that takeover of the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge, militants say one of the reasons for it is the strained relationship between ranchers and the federal government.
But Jennifer Dowling talked to a biologist and a rancher who say they have found a way to work with the feds.
Tiger Creek runs through rangeland at the Roaring Springs Ranch, where cattle and red band trout get along as neighbors.
So that's what we'd be looking for in some of these pools.
Ranch wildlife biologist Andrew Shields is there to make sure they stay neighborly by protecting fish habitat.
The trout, they'll be under these little cut banks.
He also monitors the resident mule deer and collars and tracks sage grouse. He calls it a new way of doing conservation that's helping with government relationships.
There's been a huge sort of ground up conservation effort.
Ranch General Manager Stacy Davies says in the 90s the trout were nearly on the endangered list, so the ranch made a candidate conservation agreement with the BLM, Malheur Refuge, and other agencies to bring the fish up to a healthy population.
Everything from fish screens on irrigation diversions to grazing management.
And helping willows to thrive like this along the banks of the creek is part of the management practices.
You know, that provides shade cover, it provides bank stability. You know, if you manage the grazing, then the willows will spread and grow.
He says over the past 15 years, the fish have come back stronger, keeping them off the endangered list.
It's got a proven track record.
But the agreement benefits participating ranchers, too. In turn, the government promises not to add more regulations if a species goes on the list. Andrew says it's good for the cattle, too.
This ranch has been successful at both increasing forage, so increasing the grasses for the cattle, and also increasing wildlife habitat. And so they're not mutually exclusive. The good things, the good management can be good for cattle and for wildlife, and that's what we're trying to do here.
In Diamond, Jennifer Dowling, KOIN 6 News.